And welcome to the Herb Senior Show, broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee. The views and expressions that are expressed on the Herb Senior Show are not necessarily the views of Ustream or YouTube, but it's Herb constitutional right. Today, folks, I want to talk about freedom of speech. And, I wanted to have a guest on my show, but she was saying that, well, you got to be careful about what you say. Yes, I do know that. But are we living in a country of democracy, or are we living in a country of communism? We are not allowed to say what we have on our heart. In that case, a lot of talk show hosts like Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity and other talk show hosts locally in the city of Memphis, we need to just shut our mouths. We need to just shut our mouths because we can't say what we want to say. We don't have any type of freedom of speech. And the views and expressions that are expressed on my show, I have them documented. I don't slander anyone. I speak my piece as a law-abiding citizen. A law-abiding citizen. And that's why we need to get the Democrats out of running this country. We need to get the some people say, for some particular reason, people are saying that, well, the Republicans don't care about the poor. They're saying that they only care about the rich. Well, the Democrats of this nation, to me, are not supporting the poor, or to me, how can I put it? I don't have the words for it. Making the poor, or presenting to the poor, or trying to inspire the poor to work for themselves. They don't encourage the poor to go out and make a living for yourself. Oh yes, get on our food stamps. Yes, Social Security. Yes, okay. You can't live off of food stamps for the rest of your life. And some people will say, well, I was talking to one of my friends. I mentioned Ted Cruz. She said, I don't want to hear about Ted Cruz. I don't want to hear about Ted Cruz. Because for one reason, this lie has been embedded in the Democrats' mind and its followers that, well, Ted Cruz, the Republicans, they don't believe, they are not inspiring the poor to do anything for themselves, But I think on the contrary, it's the Democrats. They're not inspiring poor people to do anything for themselves. I mean, how would you like to live on food stamps for the rest of your life? I mean, the majority you get, I think a single man or single woman get $200 a month for food stamps. How can you live on that? I'm Herb Senior, and my number is 901 679-2745. This is my cell number. And I am the owner of this internet radio talk show, the Herb Senior Show. And I go on, though a lot of people try to say, well, man, Herb, you can't do that. Herb, you got to watch what you say. Herb, a lot of negativism. Sure, I have to watch what I say. But as long as I'm not harming anyone, I have the right to say what I want to say. It's my what constitutional right. And that's the name of this video. It's my constitutional right. You know, I wanted to make I want to make another talk show about BB King, but somebody said, "Well, Herbie, I want you to say yes, I know that." But it's a law in the land said freedom of speech. As long as you're not harming anyone or saying anything false about anyone or threatening anyone, you have the right to say what you want to say. You know, I don't, folks. One thing. I'm just at awe of what sometimes people say to you to try to discourage you because you're trying to do something positive in the land, and especially in Memphis, Tennessee. See, I'm a talk show hostess. A talk show host, not hostess. Okay, sorry about that. I'm a talk show host. Well, I've been trying to get a talk show hostess. That's been on my brain. That's why I said that. But I'm a talk show host. And I said things to inspire people. I said things that are documented. I research things. One thing like Thaddeus Matthews say, he's a talk show host here in Memphis, Tennessee. Excuse me, I'm sucking on some ice cold water. Been kind of hot here in Memphis. And he said, people don't do research. You scared to say this here. You scared to say this here. As long as your stuff is backed up by research and is validated, then you have nothing to worry about. Because it's my freedom of speech. It's my constitutional right. It's your constitutional right. And you mean to tell me that this country is going to, you can't say what you want to say. You can't listen to the radio station that you want to listen to. That's communism. That's communism. You have the right to voice your opinion. You have the right of freedom of speech as long as you're not threatening anyone or doing anyone bodily harm. You have your vocal right to stress your opinion, people. And I try to tell people to get off of food stamps. Get up and get your own business. I'm saying, well, Herb saying I can't find no job. Go pick up cans. Do it. Picking up cans, picking up aluminum is a business. Somebody may say, well, Herb saying I don't want to pick no aluminum. Well, you don't want to eat. I've done it when I was out of a job. I picked up aluminum cans. One time I picked up aluminum cans. I worked so hard in the hot weather. I made $14. But you know what? When I went there to cash those cans, cash that aluminum cans in, I was proud. I was proud that I had $14. That I didn't rob anybody at gunpoint for $14. I was proud of myself because God gave me the strength and the ability to go out in the hot sun and pick up aluminum cans. That was a business of mine. I made my own bread. And poor people, whether you're rich, whether you're black or white, do you like being poor? Do you like your utilities cut off? In the winter when it's cold? Or in the summer when it's hot? Wouldn't you like to wear nice clothes like everybody else do? Wouldn't you like to drive a nice fine car, have a nice fine home? You can't do that under the Democrat system. You can't do that. $200 food stamps for one person. How are you going to survive for the next few weeks? And a lot of people abuse the food stamp system by selling food stamps, which is a no-no. Which is a no-no. when it make it hard for other people to get food stamps because you abuse the system. And a lot of people don't like Rush Limbaugh. I like Rush Limbaugh the way he talks. Some people say, well, Herb, you understand, Rush Limbaugh is for the rich. He's for the rich. No, Rush Limbaugh, on the contrary, Rush Limbaugh is trying to tell the poor people, get up and do something for yourself so you can have a better life for yourself than living on food stamps. And I agree with him. Get out and get a job. Work at McDonald's. Pick up aluminum cans. No, but we walk past aluminum can. We don't have a job. You know what? It's about $2 or $3 to go down to Family Dollar or to get some garbage bags and walk. Money is all around people, and they just walk over it. You got the 24-ounce cans of beer cans, of Budweiser and Busch and all the other type of beer beverages. Just walk over them, and all you have to do is just crush them. When you crush cans, you have more weight, which means you have more money, people. You're walking over money and don't. Some people say, well, here, I don't want to pick no cans up. Man, I'm too proud for that. Well, I tell you what, you must want to go hungry. Or don't have no gas in your car. This is the Herb Senior Show. We are broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee, with the subject of my video, my constitutional right. My constitutional right. It's my constitutional right to have freedom of speech. My constitutional right. You know the guy that plays Madea, he has a video out. He said, never let no one stop you from doing what you can do. People say things. People say, well, man, you can't do that. He said when he first started, he worked his butt off and saved $12,000, and he thought, I think he said he had like he invited about 1,200 people. Do you know how many people showed up? He said, if I'm saying correctly, 25. And that was people that he knew. But he kept on going. And he kept on going. Year after year after year, failures. Nobody showed up. But he said, don't never tell. He said, all you have to do is plant that seed. And that's what I'm doing. I'm planting this seed for the internet radio station, the Herb Senior Show. No one may show up. No one may, but that's what I'm doing. And as Dr. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream that this station will be the greatest internet radio station on YouTube. I have that dream, and I'm pushing. I want you guys to subscribe to my videos. Please, I need your subscription. We're talking about constitutional freedom of speech. We're living in the land of liberty. This is not a communist country. Oh, yes, it's becoming a communist country. I was told that by one of my friends that, well, man, I'm scared. I can't. You got to be. Yes, I know that. So I have to button my lip up because I can't say anything. It's my constitutional right. It's my constitutional right to say what I want to say as long as I'm not harming anybody or threatening anybody. My constitutional right. It's my constitutional right. This is the Herb Senior Show. You can email me at WLFCORG@gmail.com, or you can call me at 901-679-2745. This is sponsored by the American Refrigeration Heating and Air Conditioning Company of Memphis, Tennessee. Call Mr. Chris Smith at 901-743-7200 or his son Alan Smith at the same number, area code 901-743-7200. And tell me that you heard on the Herb Senior Show streaming on YouTube Live. Okay? And these guys have been in business ever since about more than 50 years. I've been working them for about since 91, and I've been in ductwork since 89. So, pretty good company to do. We do residential and business. We're broadcasting worldwide out of the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee. I'm getting a call there, but we're going to just continue doing our situation. All right, we're broadcasting live out of Memphis, Tennessee.